Dave decided to dig a swimming pool in his backyard. Throwing a party by the pool would make him an overnight sensation. Little did he know he'd be digging up a sleeping savage that had been there for thousands of years. Soon Dave dug up a bowl from the dirt that had been used by the savage. Suddenly the ground shook violently. A large block of ice was revealed. Dave used a pulley to pull the ice cube out of the ground. Dave and his friend Jack took a closer look at the ice cube. They could see a beautiful woman inside. Dave and Jack waited all night for the ice cube to change. Dave took some pictures of the ice cube. In order to facilitate the melting of the ice cube, Dave brought in several heaters. Water was pouring down from the ice. Cracks began to appear on the surface of the ice. Dave reached out to Annie, the goddess of his heart, to share the news that he had found the big ice cube. Annie wasn't interested in Dave's discovery at all. Dave's behavior was seen by Annie's boyfriend, Tom. Tom gave Dave a friendly hug. Dave was pinned to the school blackboard by Tom. After class, the classmates laughed at Dave, who was nailed to the wall. The ice began to melt in big chunks. Suddenly, a wild man Saturday up from the ice. The savage, who had traveled thousands of years, was completely unfamiliar with the world in front of him. The dog is intrigued by the mud-covered savage. The savage mimics the dog's movements and scratches. Tired of playing, the savage went to the roadside to drink water, but the smell of the sewage is too much to bear. A passing car sprayed him with exhaust fumes. A garbage truck came by to pick up the trash. The savage thought it was a monster, threw down his shovel and ran. When he entered the house, he accidentally stepped on the TV remote. The savage bobbed his head like a rock star on TV. It didn't take long for the wild man to feel a little dizzy. When Dave and Jack came back to check on the big ice cube, there was only a puddle of water on the floor. The glass on the door had caveman's muddy handprints on it. A puppy was drawn on the TV. Jack tasted the dirt and confirmed that it was a caveman. The smoke alarm in the room suddenly went off. Dave and Jack went to the second floor to check it out. The caveman was in Dave's room, spinning wood for fire. Dave and Jack tried to approach the wildling. The savage was crouching in the corner and couldn't understand what they were saying. The phone in the room suddenly rang. When he heard the phone ringing, the wild man was very scared. Just as the wild man rushed toward Dave, Jack lit a lighter. In the days of the savages, the man who could control fire was a hero. Dave finally found a way to control the savage. Dave decided to give the savage a personal hygiene treatment. They poured every detergent they could find in the house into the bathtub, squeezed toothpaste onto an electric toothbrush, and gave the savage's teeth a thorough cleaning. After the bath, they tidied up the savage's beard and hair. The bathtub was left thick with mud. And finally, dressed in modern clothes, a handsome man stood in front of Dave. Dave took the savage to school. The handsome savage immediately attracted the attention of many girls. The back of one girl reminded him of his wife. Savage landed upside down on the railing. He did a backflip and landed on the first floor. The savage went behind the girl and sniffed her hair. Then he pressed the girl against the wall and had a close encounter. In order to get the wildling up to speed, Dave took him to the supermarket and rode a roller coaster. While eating, he caught a fly. He put the fly in his mouth and it tasted good. The wildling saw the dog using his bowl. The savage got down on the ground and ate dog food with the puppy.